Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to our International Brotherhood of Magicians Night of Magic. As you might know, we meet here at your facility once a month. And for that privilege, we do a show twice a year for you. And we're very happy to do that, and we hope you will enjoy it. Our first act is a past president of our assembly, also appeared on America Has Talent, and he and his wife will be performing as Professor Punk. Please welcome Professor Punk.
That needs no introduction, but we'll receive one anyway. He is a legend in his own mind. He will stimulate.
Let's get the show started here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just get my mic on here. My name is Lee. I'm a wizard that travels around time and space. I do time traveling. I collect magic from all around the world. One of my friends, Robert Houdin, who was one of the first American magicians, I borrowed the book from his library. This is how I learned my first trick. And it's a book of secrets. It has all sorts of magical secrets. You like to see some magic?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
All right. All right, going back away. The dove's name is Miney. We've got the cage right over here. I have 4 doves I use in my show, but only Miney was being used today. We have Eenie, Meenie, Miney, and Bob. His real name is Mo, but he doesn't like that name. So anyway, I'd like to show you one of the first magic illusions I've learned back in the 18th century. And basically, before we can do this, I have to give you a magical eye test. Make sure your eyes are good working order. Because a lot of people come up to me, they say, Lee, because that's my name, they say, Lee, I can't believe my eyes. How do I know my eyes are working? So what can give you a magic eye test? Here we go. Eye test, very simple. What color is a black spot? Good. Questions get harder as we go along. Now we have 4 spots on this side. Now let's give you a memory test. How many spots on the back side? That's right. There's 3 over here. Now what we're going to do? No. The other side has 6. See, there's actually 4 sides to the thing here. There's 1 on this side. There's 4 over here. There's 3 over here, and 6 over here. Thank you. Thanks, Dan. Now, this is how magicians fool you. It's an optical illusion, something that fools your eyes. You can make this trick at home with a piece of cardboard, black magic marker like I did. What you do is you take a card and you draw some spots on it. But you only draw 5 spots. That's right. You hold your hand here and it appears you may have 6 spots. You over here, it looks like there's only 4. Genius. On the other side, made exactly the same way. If I hold my hand right over here, it looks like there's 1 spot on the card. Hold my hand on the opposite side, it looks like there's 3. So when you turn the card over and say, hey, look, there's 6 spots, people are going to believe you. Because you're a magician. But you have to keep your hand on this side. Now some magicians have their hand on this side. I always keep it on this side. Because you cannot show all 6 spots at the same time.
Wow.
I never felt so much love in one room before. That means I can't show you 3 on this side.
Oh.
Now, if you're a really, really, really good magician like David Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy, or Lee Hopes, that's me, the Wizard of Fun, you might be able to get an 8 on this side. Haven't figured that one out either. Now, I have a friend of mine, he comes from a faraway land. I met him about 2 centuries ago in China. He's one of the world's greatest Chinese magicians. And what I'm going to do is I found out there, when I collect hats from different magicians from all around the world, I become that magician. So I want to introduce you to the world's greatest Chinese magician, Fu Ling Yu.
Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, microphone go dead. That's all right. I got a big mouth. I'd like to show you an incredible stupid trick. Even the name is stupid. They call these Chinese sticks, but they're made in Japan. You have long string here, short string here. Now watch what happens when I pull short string. Ooh, how do I go up? I'll do that first. If I pull this one here, ooh, how do I go up? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking fooling you. You're trying to fool me. You're right. There must be connection between sticks. But look, I pull apart. There's nothing here. Nothing up here either. Just kidding. Anyway, pull sticks back together. Pull string up. Whoop. How do I go back up? I can tell you totally amazed. Yeah, some people say there's a string connected, but there's nothing there. See, it's back over here. See, but that's not necessary for a trick. You see, you know when you learn to ride a bicycle, you have training wheels. These are training wheel magic trick. See, you take the train. Once you get professional, you take the training wheels off. Okay? And then you take string, you pull string, and go boop. I'll go back up. Please don't clap at once. Don't, you just clap at yourself. You sound like a seal. Someone's going to throw you a fish. Anyway. Okay, here we go. Please pull string up for me. That's good, that's good. Here we go. Pull this one. Okay, Mr. Macho, pull this one.
This one.
Oh no! They broke my Chinese stick! That's okay. I fixed. Watch. Uppy! 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 Some days you can't get it uppy. That's okay. I have spare tassel. Right here. Now let's return show. Back to Lee host the ones in the fun. Hi, I'm back. You missed me?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, now we gotta do something very strange a little bit here, something a little bit different right now. I'm gonna need a volunteer from the audience to help me do this magic trick. It's actually a TV game show. You ever see those TV game shows, Let's Make the Deal, The Price is Right, where the announcer says, "Come on down." Did I turn on or did I turn it off? I mean,
Hello.
Oh,
There I am. Anyway, what we're gonna do is, Joey, you look like a game show. You ever see those TV game shows? You know what the announcer says? "Come on down." You know what people do? They jump up and down for a drive because you get to win a big prize. Not yet, not yet. You just wait till the game starts. So okay, so we have our contestant already pre-selected. Let's get ready for the new game show.
Welcome to Arizona's newest TV game show, Pick Your Trick. The game show where everyone's a winner. Conceived off the streets of Van Buren. Pick Your Trick is fun. Pick Your Trick is exciting. And Pick Your Trick is wild. The rules of Pick Your Trick are simple. The contestant, that's you, have a free selection of one of the 3 magical illusions that he or she would like to perform with Lee, right here in front of a live audience. And here is the host of Pick Your Trick, Lee Holtz, the Wizard of Fun.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome to Pick Your Trick. Thank you. Oh, thank you. All right. Thank you. I love it. Now we have our contestant already pre-selected. Contestant number 1, are you ready to play? It's time for you to come on down. All right, we have here 3 magic tricks. Trick number 1, 2, or 3. We're gonna give you 30 seconds of music. You can decide which one you want. How many people want her to pick 1? Nobody likes that one. How about number 2? How many people like 3? All right. And what is your decision?
2.
Number 2, you lucky person. But before we show you what's behind trick number 2, let's see what you passed up behind trick number 1. This is the one you did not pick.
You have turned down the famous death-defying card trick of Doom, the world's most dangerous and boring card trick. The magician would have you, the contestant, select a card. The magician would then cause your card to vanish from the deck, and then will magically pull your selected card right from his own pocket. Playing cards manufactured by Acme Playing Company of Cleveland, Ohio. And now back to you, Monty.
I'm Lee.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong game show. Back to you, Lee.
You don't want to see a boring card trick, did you?
No.
Of course not.
No.
Now, you can stay with your selection of trick number 2, or you can trade it in for trick number 3. What would you like to do?
Audience?
Stay with two.
I'm gonna trade it.
You're going to trade in for trick number 3. All right, you lucky person. Let's see what you have just given away. This was trick number 2, the one you previously selected, but you gave it away.
Oh no, you could have selected the car levitation, but you didn't. In this illusion, you would have been placed behind the wheel of a brand new automobile. The magician would cause you and the car to levitate 15 feet in the air. When you return to the stage, you keep the car as a free souvenir just for playing the game. And now back to our host.
Oh no, she gave away the car. Too bad. Wah, wah. But you did pick trick number 3. I think it's the most fantastic illusion we're going to perform for you tonight. Now before we do this, we're going to dim the lights a little bit. A little bit more. Perfect! All right, you did not pick trick number 1, the boring card trick. You gave away the car levitation, but this is going to be your trick.
It's the newest kitchen aid of the century, the new Slice-O-Magic by Ronco Magic Products. It slices, dices, and even makes great coleslaw. Cabbage Patch doll not included.
You can get a free haircut today! Yay! I can tell you're a little bit nervous about this. I can tell you got tears running down your leg right now. There's nothing to be worried about. This actually has a warranty. It's guaranteed to work 8 out of 10 times. Last 8 shows worked beautiful. Now, I can tell that you're a little bit nervous about this, so to make you feel more comfortable, let's have our announcer explain to you a little bit about this prop. Announcer, please tell us about this.
I'll be glad to, Lee. This quality prop is made of the finest hardwood. It is sturdily built to help restrain even the strongest victims. It features an exclusive no-mar finish that repels dust, fingerprints, and for not-so-great magicians, even blood.
Ooh.
This quality prop is manufactured by Ronco Magic Products in Ohum, Arkansas. When you see Ronco Magic, you know it's quality.
All right, so we know exactly what you're going to do to get your free haircut today. All you have to do is come down over here. You're going to kneel down here to the Indian prayer rug.
Reminds me of the Columbo episode.
All right, okay, you're going to place your neck right over there, and this has one size almost fits all. There we go. Stocks are up. There we go. Now these little wire catches, you know, over here, these are called chicken holders. In case you decide to chicken out, these will hold you. But don't worry about it, I'm sure everything will come off okay.
Are you sure?
I am very sure. There we go. On the count of 3. 1,
No.
2. Wait a minute. Remember what happened the last show?
What happened?
The head bounced into the audience into someone's lap. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. We don't want that to happen again today. It could be a little bit gross here. Do you have a bucket over there? Bring that over here.
It's right here.
Oh, okay, you have one here. Okay. Now, there we go. Now remember, if you get in the bucket, that's 2 points. Okay? There we go. All right. Okay. Everything looks good. Now you're going to witness the first 3-dimensional optical illusion. You see this bucket down here?
Yeah, I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh no. Now. Okay, wait a minute. Put it behind you. Go for it. All right. There we go. Now you're a little bit nervous about the blade, I'm sure. Now, sir, can you tell us something about this blade? Ah, music is off thing. This is the new Slice-O-Magic blade in there with that new Ginsu cutting edge. It plays a musical instrument too. It plays magical songs like I Felt in Love the First Time I Saw Her. That's a magician joke. There we go. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to reach around, hold it right here by the scratch marks. Good. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I broke a finger now. Look at that. I broke a finger. Oh, no. Oh, how do you feel?
Terrible.
Terrible. Let's have a round of applause for our brave volunteer. All right, look at that. Oh, it's stuck. How do you like your new necklace?
Oh, no.
Okay, wait a minute. We got a hacksaw trying to get. We don't hurt the prop though. I think it's stuck on the bone here. Ah, there we go. All right. All right. And as you slowly stand up, you're going to get thunderous applause for being the bravest person here today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If you like my show, my name is Lee Host, the Wizard of Fun. If you didn't like my show, my name is David Copperfield. And now, let's bring Jay back.
Lee Holston. A question for all the ladies. Of all the playing cards in the deck, what is your favorite? Just say it out loud.
Ace of spades.
Say it out, everybody.
Ace of diamonds.
Queen of hearts.
Ace of
Isn't that
diamonds.
amazing? Yeah. Actually, it isn't amazing because statistically, most of the time, a woman will choose the Queen of Hearts, and a man will choose the Ace of Spades. It's a pretty good chance that that's going to happen. However, you probably don't know that the Queen of Hearts is also a contortionist. Can do all sorts. I want to show you. Little plastic folder. A little whim that motivates the Queen of Hearts a little bit. Did I tell you she's a contortionist? Yeah. She can separate her middle from the rest of her. The hard part is getting her back together, you know? That's always the hard part in magic. I can always saw a woman in half. In fact, the last time I saw the woman in half, she went to the hospital. Room 202 and 203. Thank you. So if we just push, very gently because I don't want to hurt her. Get her right back in place, and then gently lift her back up. Thank you. Am I loud enough, Dave?
Yes.
No. Now, that's funny because my wife says I'm always too loud. Jefferson Erskine Payton has been a performer, entertainer for over 60 years. Beginning with, and you'll remember this, some of you, the Ted Mack original amateur hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the Ed Sullivan Show. He has appeared in Las Vegas, Laughlin, Europe, conventions, and country clubs from coast to coast. For 8 years, he and his wife Charlotte operated a dinner theater which featured his fantasy seance. Erskine began as a magician, evolved into a psychic entertainer, and for the last 25 years has done a syndicated talk show radio with his Erskine Overnight, now heard on over 100 stations and worldwide over the internet. He can be heard locally for over 25 years on KFNN 1510 AM and 105.3 FM. If any of you want that detail to listen, I'll give it to you later again. On Saturdays from 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. And I really am proud to present Erskine in the mind-boggling demonstration.
We're going to do something different tonight. Tonight we're going to do what is called sympathetic magic. Now, what is sympathetic magic? Sympathetic magic is very simple. It's when it's like a voodoo doll. You know what voodoo dolls are? Something happens over here, something else happens over there. So watch very, very closely. I think you'll enjoy this. It's a little different than most anything that you've seen. Give me just a second to bring out a couple of the parts that are needed for this little ritual, which we're going to do. Let's see here. I need someone who will assist me. Who's next to you, Beverly?
My daughter Janice.
I would love for you to come up here. Let's give her a hand. Oh, we're not going to hurt you very hard. So if you'll stand there and look at everyone, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have someone else do the real assisting at the very start of this, because I'm going to have someone, we're going to use a candle, we're going to use a book, and I didn't bring the bell. If you're familiar with Bell, Book, and Candle. Kim Novak, wonderful movie. We have a candle, and we're going to have a book. And what I'd like you to do is if you will throw this out, and I think I have one here, and hit somebody with it. Anybody.
Can I move up?
You certainly may. Here's another one. Hit
Two times?
somebodies. Two somebodies.
Okay, there's one.
Now this is a good show because we're giving away dollars here. You don't help for nothing. You're being paid for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, who got the first dollar? I have 3 books. The first one is called Impulsive Proposal by Janice Murray. I'm sure you've read this. It says, what possessed her to propose to Gideon? Now rich widow Ellison returned with her adopted son. This is a great book. Impulsive Classic. Impulsive Proposal. Game Plan, the Rosemary Hammond classic. Jake was used to getting his way. Oh boy, that's a good one. And the last one, The Diamond Trap, Bethany Campbell's classic. Come Home and Marry Dennis. We've got 3 books. Diamond Trap, Impulsive something or other, and Game Plan. Which one of those you want to use?
Game plan.
Game Plan. Game Plan also includes not dropping the candle out. So we'll put the other 2 away, and Game Plan goes for you. Okay, now we're going, who got the other dollar? Okay, what I'm going to do is go through this, and I'm going to stop. You say stop at any time when I go through this book. At any time, who got it? Raise your hand. I'm going to go through this really quickly, and you say stop at any point. A little quicker, jump into it. Okay, so we're going to go through this.
No!
92, 93, let's do the right side. 93. Tear it down.
What?
Tear it out.
Tear
The
it out?
page. Yes.
93?
Were you an English teacher? Tear it out. No, I mean, English teachers are a little weird on that. Okay, now, keep it right there. Here's what I'm going to have you do. I've got this little piece of wood, which I don't need, but I'm using it, and a pen. And what I'm going to ask you to do is take this, that's 93, and on the back 94, and I'm going to ask you to set your book down. Put the pen in your right hand. Now close your eyes and poke it through this page, anywhere except through my thumb. Go for it. Good, good. You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it. You did good. Now you see it up there? Went through the letter N in one. Hold it, no, hold it up. You need glasses?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Well, here. Try.
Oh, right here, one,
Yes,
I see it, I see
yes.
it, okay.
Okay, now, keep the page, because what we're going to do is, I need to get a M here. Or an M in here, yeah. And I'm going to draw, I want you to think of someone you dislike. I know that's a hard thing to do, someone who's living who you maybe have they're not your favorite person. You don't have to dislike them, just not your favorite person.
Okay,
And I'm going to draw a picture of them. Is this a male or female?
female.
This is going to be very important, to male or female. I'm going to draw a picture. Is that them?
Yes.
It is, isn't it? Good, good. Now, what I'd like you to do is take that page, that book, and I'd like you to, if you'd be so kind, is to tear it into quarters. That's 4 pieces. And if you will take that, I'd like you to pick 3, 4 people out there. Come up here. Any 4 people. Come up here because you're going to help run this.
Okay. The lady right here, the black sweater. No?
Hey, bye.
Bernie?
Oh, good.
How about you? No? Anybody over here? You? One more? How about you back there? John.
Don't give it to somebody else.
You don't have a choice.
I'm going to like this, and I want you to take the book, keep it handy. The book that's been on the table. Now,
Coming, Jeff.
I want you to think about this person whom you dislike, this person whom you hate, this person whom you'd like to see destroyed, this person you'd like to see broken into bits and pieces. You don't like them very much, do you?
I'm not gonna have to name names, am I?
No. Well, pass those pieces out to them. Now, grab hold of the book. The very first one, I want you to come, you've got the head. Light the head and keep it till it's almost completely burned. I can hold it for you because it might hurt you. Good. If you'll bring yours, let's see what piece you have. A little bit of a leg. Let's take that then. Well, I'd like you, that's a reminder that I didn't do it right, because what we'll do is just the lighter. I'd like you to wave the book over the candle one time. If you hold this, I'll light it. Right. Well, hold the candle, I'll light it again. Okay, got it. And wave the book over it while it's burning. One time. Very good. Next, you have a piece?
You took it.
Okay. Okay, I thought there were 4 pieces. Give him that other piece. This one's a little one. Hold this and I'll light it. Hold this and I'll light it. And wave the book over it while it's burning. Wave, that had the page number. One more. Uh-oh, he's got the crotch. This is going to get to this lady. There it goes. Do you see the crotch burning?
Mm-hmm.
You don't seem upset about that. There it goes. As it burns very slowly, it goes away. Now, do you remember what page number it was? Wave the book
93.
over that. Who selected the page? You did, gentlemen.
93.
Yes, and the lady over here selected the book. The book's been on the table, right? Open up the book, page 93, which isn't, what is it? Show everybody. Was there a pinpoint through the book?
Wow.
Through a word? Did you select a word?
Yes, one. Wow.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the table.
Erskine. Years ago, when I was first in the Magic organization, they gave me a job, and that was to sell all of the gifts and gadgetry, like magicians playing cards, watches with magician stuff on them, magic wands, cufflinks, all sorts. In fact, we had a printed listing of all the stuff and all the prices and all. You know, I'm not really showing you much about what we had. What I should do is just show you. I have to be good to our next performer, or he won't let me be on the next show. He's one of your own friends and residents. And tonight, Bob Caluzzi is going to be presenting The Magic of the Phantom.
inside my mind.
I in the picture?
Yes.
Recently, a survey was done of 10,000 magicians, and they were asked, what would you characterize as the symbol of magic? And the majority came out with bunny rabbit in the hat, rabbit in the hat. You know, you're a magician, pull a rabbit out of it, that type of thing. And so I'd like to do that for you this evening by a little magic. And a tube. Not much of anything, but for me, you're used to that. Roll up that tube. Keep it together. The handkerchiefs are going to add the color. They're going to make the rabbit and they're going to make the hat. And they go right in nicely. And it's easy. Uh-oh. That's all right. Just wave the wand 3 times. It's great. It's great. You're going to be impressed. And you see? Rabbit in a hat. I guess we didn't need that anyway. Thank you. See, you thought I messed that up, didn't you?